Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played in the Hidden StuG 3. This is a tier 5 German premium tank destroyer with preferential matchmaking. The game I'm playing is a standard battle on port with tier 5 as the top tier and 1 artillery on each team. For this game my tank is equipped with a gun rammer, binoculars, and a camouflage net, and I'm using a German crew which has 8 crew skills and perks. I'm taking up a sniping position on one of the few places on port where you can get some distance between you and the enemy, and thanks to the tank's good camouflage values, my equipment loadout, and my crew, I'm able to keep myself undetected and the enemy spotted from a good distance, which is essential for a tank like this. Those are some nice easy sniper shots to start off the game, but now I need to go and find some new targets. The enemy is pushing through both the center and the left flank, which is going to be difficult to counter because there's not going to be a lot of distance between myself and the enemy, but I'm just going to make sure to keep some sort of cover on my side at all times, and try to line up shots on enemies that are distracted with my medium tank teammate which is further advanced. Driving up sideways like that was absolutely critical to the success of this game. This was quite a chaotic situation to be in just because there was enemies spread out all in front of me. So I was paying very close attention to my mini-map here and just looking for opportunities on enemies while they were distracted elsewhere. I find it quite difficult in situations like this to make something happen with a tank like the Hidden, so I mainly just focus on reacting to what the other players are doing in the game. So I'm not in the direct line of fire, and I can take advantage of this tank's good damage potential without taking too many risks. It was very unfortunate there that I wasn't able to keep that AT2 tracked. That is not a tank I can win a head-on fight in, and so I just have to fall back and look for another target. I'm really lacking on cover right now, and after the artillery shoots me, I've got to take a run for a different area. In this position, I'm already safe, and I'm also in a good spot to counter the enemies as they push forward. I'm trying desperately to penetrate anywhere on this AT2's armor, and none of my shots seem to be finding their way to his commander's hatch. Since I was making absolutely no progress on the AT2 after several shots, I decided to fall back and deal with the flanking KV-1. Once again, just paying attention to the map and taking advantage of the tactical situation. I was very fortunate here to be able to destroy the engine on the KV-1 and leave him immobilized in the open. And I also got really lucky by only taking a small amount of damage from the enemy artillery. I definitely was not expecting to find the artillery so far advanced in such a close game, but for the most part my team has been well protected by buildings for several minutes, so it was understandable that he got a little frustrated. My captured KV-1 teammate made a good decision here to just ignore the AT-2 and charge the enemy light tank, because if we can take out this light tank, it leaves that turretless tank destroyer very vulnerable, and really increases our chances of winning. It's not that I don't trust my teammate to take out that light tank, but I wanted him out of the way as quickly as possible, so we could turn it into a 2-on-1 situation. Things worked out well, and the AT-2 was not able to cover both sides at once. Now let's check the post-game stats and see how I did. For this game I lost 3,000 silver. An unfortunate loss, but a lot of my premium rounds did bounce off the enemy at the end of the game. And I earned 7,184 experience with the 2x daily bonus. In this game I dealt 1,997 damage, assisted with 317 damage, and destroyed 10 enemies. This earned me a Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, Top Gun for destroying 6 enemies, Devastator for destroying 7, and a Pools Medal for destroying 10. I placed at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 1,926. I managed to hit 34 of my 50 shots and penetrate 23 of those. In terms of crew and module damage, I injured the Commander and the M3 Stuart, destroyed the engine in the Matilda, destroyed the turret and injured the driver in the Panzer IV-H, destroyed the viewport in the Su-85, and destroyed the engine in the KV-1. What was pretty cool about this battle is that our teams were almost tied the entire game. It was never a blowout situation or some sort of epic comeback. It was just a hard-fought battle by both teams, and I felt for the most part both teams played strategically quite well. Success in that game mainly came from capitalizing on opportunities at just the right time. It's important to remember that even if you don't have the right tank for certain situations, you can still have a great impact on the game if you just keep an eye on the tactical situation. Stay tuned for more awesome World of Tanks videos.